Subramania Sami.
Subramania Sami. ஆமாம், சுப்பிரமணியன் சாமி கோவில். Nevengipuram is really close to Kanyakumari. Got about 5 more kilometers until we reach Kanyakumari. It's looking great so far. The city is nice. It's much more hilly compared to the mainland of Tamil Nadu, close to the sea. But those downhill slopes are nice with the cycle. Kanyakumari, 8 kilometers.
So here we are in Kanyakumari. I stopped by a local meat stall. They got country mutton in their language. It's called Nata Ada. And I got a head here for 200 rupees only. Great quality meat. Gonna make some brain fry later down the road.
அப்போ 4 மாதம் வெயில் அடிக்குமோ? 4 மாதம் வெயில், 8 மாதம் பனி. எங்கள் தம்பி மல்டாவில் இருக்கான்.
ஓ,
மை பிரதர்.
ஆமாம், மல்டா கிரீஸா? கிரீஸா நல்லா இருக்கு.
டிசம்பரில் வாரம். டிசம்பரில்
ஆமாம்,
அங்கே ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கான். வெல்டிங்கா?
மால்டா நல்லா இருக்கு. ஆலிவ்ஸ்
தீவு தானே அது.
மகிழ்ச்சி.
நன்றி.
Alright, you can see I got my Hercules cycle extra rigged up now because I'm gonna be cooking the mutton I bought from the store over there. All over Asia and the eastern part of the world, it's usually a greeting. People ask you, have you eaten today? And I find that very considerable and charismatic. So amongst those questions are like, where do you stay and how do you make a living? And to be brief, and I answer that with I stay in a tent to save accommodation money. And also sometimes here in India you can see alongside of the road, just right up here, I'm gonna get on my bike. So right up here you got a petrol bunk, and usually in these places people are allowed to spend the night if they're passing by. And also you have temples. temples can really help you in the long run if you're traveling here in India on a budget. And people are very considerable. Hindus, being an all-embracive ideology, really respects people's viewpoints. And with that respect, I find that to be the ultimate power and energy in terms of having a necessary viewpoint and patient viewpoint to what life has to offer in this world, and to be considerable and friendly for everyone's well-being. So at temples, you can stay the night if you're passing through. They usually allow a week, even some places a month, or however. There's ashrams, and gotta be willing to show your respect. Like, for me, you give and you get. So without even expecting anything in return, you know, I usually, if I show up to a temple and they have any function going on, then I help them with whatever work and preparation that needs to be done beforehand. And during the festival, like serving food, as you can see in that other video. And also after the festival, like cleaning up and putting things away and taking care of the place. So at these places, at these beautiful temples, you can see there was an open space there. And some temples have extra open spaces which are initially made for people to sleep and to stay the night. Even during the day, if it's too hot, people can pass by. And at designated times during the day, free food is served as well to those who are in need, or if they're hungry or passing through. So a temple is a great place to stay if you're traveling on a budget as well as a petrol bunk. And also here in India, the culture is usually such, whereas people don't really accept other people into their family that way, where when somebody is invited into the house who is a foreigner, for example, like if a foreigner is invited to their house in India, then they have to behave in a certain way and act accordingly. Like I was invited at my friend's house in Coimbatore. I found it very unique how I was supposed to sit facing the door, like in the house, whilst having a meal and stuff like that. So it's very respectful this way, and also conservative of the family's bond and initial value of what the family stands for. So I have a great respect for ideas like that. Welcome to Swargam. Gonna show you around Kanyakumari. We're pretty close. Gonna be heading on down there. I hope I took the right turn. I just kept on talking and I went down this road that I was assuming was straight forward to Kanyakumari. So I'm gonna double check on the maps real quick and get back to you. Stay tuned. Straight forward to Kanyakumari. The highway looked pretty bendy and curvy on the maps, so I chose the less traveled route. And this road looks pretty nice compared to the highway. So Attakari. Ain't nothing fresher than local Indian goat. You know, in my country, the winters are so long that the animals have to spend so much time indoors. So here it's a completely different taste because they're only eating fresh greens daily compared to the livestock in my country. They usually feed them with dried up grass and hay and stuff like that, so it's completely different. And I really much admire the goat eating culture here. So goat is just absolutely amazing. We're gonna slow roast this meat. That fire is still pretty hot, so yeah. No spices, no salt, no nothing, just meat.
And here you have it. This is the road approaching Kanyakumari. You can see the countless scooters parked alongside of the road. People visiting here from all over the country. Mostly just locals here. I've seen a handful of foreigners here as well, coming here for leisurely activities, worshiping purposes, and all different types of activities. And you can see the Scenic beachside view. Very open, nice space, good atmosphere. You can smell the salt in the air as well. Friendly locals selling dried fruits, great snacks, different types of items. Wow. Just check that out. This is the endpoint of India. Approaching this platform down here. This is an open space for worshiping events. And you can see this temple straight ahead, the black one, is the temple of Swami Vivekananda. And up here, in the ocean on the island, this is Tiruchendur statue. There's also a bigger temple here to the left, which is Mata temple, worshipping the mother goddess. And the statue of Tiruchendur, he's the author of the book Tiruchendur, which is one out of many holy books in India, alongside the Bhagavad Gita and countless others. And here on this platform is where they do a lot of activities for all the events on the holidays as well. Here you have it, the endpoint of India. Thank you so much for sticking around, watching this channel. Do be sure to subscribe, check out more content. I'm going to be showing you what more has been going on down here in Kanyakumari. So if you're interested, check out the next video as well. I'm gonna keep posting from now on all my adventures across South India, North India, different places. And I'm gonna show you what's written on this card and where this card is going, because this is an invitation somewhere. And for those of you who are locals, you can probably read what it says and what it is. So stay tuned. Be sure to find out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you around.